island.
High-speed chase. That's a high-speed chase. Oh my God, Jäger! Oh my God, Jäger! There's a high-speed chase outside. No! No!
Yeah. Whoa. YouTube town family, what's the biz? Y'all already know what it is, man. Positive vibes all days, all ways. You know how I'm rocking, and it ain't nothing to it but to do it. So we about to jump right into it. I hope all is well out there. As always, gotta send that positive energy to my Todd-Town family. Appreciate all the love and the support. If you haven't already, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content. You dig? You don't want to miss, man. Daily drops, like I said. Tune in, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the love. Anywho, without further ado, welcome to Todd-Town.
Today we're gonna get to see a Philly pizza delivery guy get his kung fu on. Hi everyone, welcome to the Active Self-Protection channel. I am grateful you're here for today's lesson. I'm your host, John Correa. Like I told you, today's really kind of funny video comes to us from Philadelphia. Today's video was brought to us by Mantis. Them all in. Pick up a unit and thank them for sponsoring today's video. This dude is delivering some pizza and wings when he is going to see a police pursuit in progress down this street. Let's listen into the audio.
Oh! Oh, shit!
And he running over the
That's a
island.
high-speed chase. That's a high-speed chase. Oh my God, Jäger! Oh my God, Jäger! There's a high-speed chase outside. No! No!
Pizza guy came to the rescue.
Turns out this was a stolen car being driven by a 17-year-old
Oh, wow.
that they did take into
17.
custody, and then he is facing a number of charges. Our hero pizza delivery driver was actually offered a job by this police department. He turned it down, said he would rather deliver pizzas. He did get shout outs from the pizza delivery place and from the PD. Question for you, would you get involved
You know it's bad when the pizza guy turned down the job. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather deliver pizzas.
here? Is this something that you're like, hey, I would get involved in something like this and get my kung fu on? Or is it like, hey man, the cops are chasing that guy, I don't want nothing to do with it? Let me know what your thoughts are. A couple things at the very beginning here. First of all, I would generally say when you see the police at work, especially a pursuit or something like that, get out of their way. Just give them as much space as you can, get inside if you can, get out of any problems that you can. Secondarily though, you know, some people are high responders and some people are low responders. And if you are a high responder, I really want you to think through, what am I willing to step into here? What kind of ideas and what kind of situations am I going to become a part of? Because if you're just a big time go high responder and you're like, man, I'm going to get involved, well, there's danger there, right? That's a danger to yourself physically. It could be a danger to you financially. Then if you have a family, they have to think about that as well. I'm not telling you not to get involved here. Every person has to make that decision for themselves. I am telling you to think about it in advance and set your boundaries so you're not sitting here holding a pizza box going, you know, should I get involved in this thing or not? You already know whether or not it meets your criteria. Make that principle based and go from there. Now, he sees this, you know, really relatively slow speed police pursuit kind of coming through the neighborhood and you know, the person that wants a pizza, whatever. He says in the interview that they did with him, it's linked in the description that, hey, I hadn't delivered the pizzas yet. I didn't have the money for those yet, so I couldn't drop those. And so I had to make sure that I kept my pizza and kept it right so that I could deliver it. Well, friend, here's the real honest truth here. This dude jumps out. You're going to decide you need to intervene. You need both your hands and your feet. You don't know what that guy has on him. And so the answer here is to drop the pizza. Now, I get it that he's like, oh, no, wait a minute. I don't want to do that because it's valuable. And that's very common in defensive situations. Whether that's your cell phone or pizzas or a computer bag or whatever, we tend to not drop what's in our hands. That's to our detriment as self-defenders. When you need to defend yourself, drop what is in your hands so that way you have your hands and your feet available. He didn't do that. So either he could have pelted this guy with the pie or he could use his feet. And what he decides to do is he decides to use his feet. It's a perfectly valid way to defend yourself and to stop him, okay? He steps in there to do that. And we actually see this relatively commonly, actually. I mean, I've seen this several times in the news where people, stop somebody who's running by tripping them. Okay, it can be a very effective means. I would just encourage you, if you're going to try to do some kung fu moves like this, you better have some kung fu, and you better have some backup kung fu, and you better have kind of recognized and seen that this guy doesn't have any weapons in his hand. Because if this guy does have weapons and you decide to step in, he could very well turn them on you. So again, just kind of think through those issues here.
Gotta think about it.
And of course, that gives the PD, they probably would have caught this punk anyways, but it gives them a chance to come and get him fairly quickly. I just want to stop here for a minute and just say right here, this is the frame. You know those movies where you get the beginning and you get that record scratch? It was at this very moment that Tyler knew that he had messed up.
Hey, that's perfect memeing
It's
right
just
there.
funny. That's the bottom line here is he is going for a full gainer. Now,
flying.
I want you to recognize, you knock somebody over like this, and you probably will cause them some injury.
Yeah,
now, is it
face
justified for you to do that? Should be. Should you face any, civil liability for that? No, I don't necessarily think so. You're stopping somebody that you know is in the commission of a crime. You're probably not going to be a big deal. You're assisting police in their official duties. But, some people might bring that up, so I don't really think that's as big a deal as we think it is. Then I do like the fact that after he did that, he did get the heck away from there. I will say you want to make sure that the police know that you're the good person here, so you just see a guy running like this, you don't see weapons in his hands or anything like that, I wouldn't draw a gun. I wouldn't do any of those things. Might you OC spray a guy because he's a physical threat as he's running? Maybe, I don't know. But I certainly wouldn't draw a gun unless you see a weapon and you know that you are at risk of death or great bodily harm because the cops might mistake you as a problem that they have to deal with in terms of a deadly threat. I think this guy did a great job. Go watch the interview.
You could just mind your business as well, you don't have, like he said before, you don't got to intervene. It's okay to want to play superhero or feel that way, but again, you're taking a risk, just jumping into something like that, especially not being in uniform. If that's not, that's what the police is for. Let them do their job. That's what they get paid to do. It's funny because he stepped in and then declined the job, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, man, you got to think about those type of actions right there, because like you said, if he's armed, if he's got a knife, and you trying to, man, it can take a turn.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty short. Link is in the description. I'd say he covered his ass.
Yeah, hey, like I always say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You already know how it goes. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another one, Todd-Town. Always a great one. I appreciate all the love and the support. If you haven't, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content. You dig? All right. And until next time, I'm checking out. Peace.
Yeah. Whoa.